my way to Laredo, Texas, and realized that when I woke up this morning, I only had like 2 hours to drive today. So I decided not to drive and finish out my 34, which will end at about 5 in the morning, maybe a little bit early, I guess, but right now I'm looking at 5 in the morning. So I decided, since I'm here, posted up at this truck stop right here. I kind of wish I posted up at a Love's, because I could have got a shower in, but went in, washed up, brushed my teeth, and came back out here to do this video. You guys, this is for the people that's thinking about coming into the world of truck driving. It really wasn't a tough decision for me. I was always interested in driving the truck. I like the open road. I always like driving. You know, those three things you really gotta like it in order to do it. You know, there's a lot of reasons for a lot of people to get into the world of truck driving. And before I got into it, I definitely did my homework. And that's what you guys gonna need to do, is to do your homework. So here is some advice that I came across on Facebook, at the truck stops, and even some of the recruiters. Let me tell you something about the recruiters. Don't believe them. That's a start. That's tip number one. Do not believe what the recruiters have to tell you about trucking. Their job is simple. Get you into that trucking company, no matter the cost. Okay? So remember that. Alright. A few advice that I came across. You're going to have to get used to a lot of stuff out here. Alright? You're going to have to get used to a lot of stuff that you haven't even been used to before.
Yeah, you guys going to have to get used to this right here. Washing your clothes at a truck stop. Get used to this right here. Taking your showers at a truck stop. Get used to this right here. You know, watching the TV here in an area like this at a truck stop.
Living on the road is a big adjustment change. It's a big life change. If you have family, it's going to affect them. If you have kids, it's going to affect them. If you have a significant other, girlfriend, or whatever, it's going to affect them. You know, those is choices that you going to have to make when you come out over the road. That's a life-changing career. Because once you come over the road, that's it. You live over the road. And you're going to have to get used to a lot of stuff out here. Your eating habits is going to change. Because, you know, you're not going to get that good home-cooked meal. My suggestion about the eating habits is don't eat at the truck stops unless you have to. Do your homework. You know, do your homework on the schools that you want to go to. Do your homework on the trucking companies that you want to consider. You also might want to consider, do you want to go over the road? Do you want to go local? Do you want to go regional? You want to go dedicated? You got to do all your homework on all those aspects of trucking when you come out here and start doing the job, and when you get your CDLs. As far as getting your CDLs, I'm biased, so if you're in the Cleveland area or Cleveland, Ohio area, I highly suggest Tri-C Trucking Academy. get your license. Companies like Swift, CR England, I believe Knight, the company I work for, I think going to start a truck driving school as well, and several others. Why you guys ask that? Well, because some companies lock you into a year contract to pay that money back. It's not a good experience, in my opinion. You're going to be in a pool of maybe 25 to 30 people that's trying to apply for the same first seat job. They're going to rush you through everything. They're going to rush you to get your CDL permit. If you can't get that within a couple of days, then you're out. They're going to rush you through the skills and the road test. If you can't get that in a couple of days, you're out. They're going to rush you through to get your CDL license. And if you can't get your CDL license, then you're out. 5 weeks. At least that's what they want to say. And that's a fast track, 5 weeks. Believe me, I think you need a little bit more than 5 weeks when you learning how to drive one of these big rigs and trying to understand the concepts of everything a big rig entails. You got 3 things to pass when you go for your CDL license. You got to pass your pre-trip, you got to pass your road test, and the skills test.
You know, when you guys come out here in the world of trucking, there's a lot of things to consider. Mega carriers is allowing out of school drivers, all right? When you come out here to start driving, don't worry about the money. The money's gonna come. Worry about getting your experience in. That's what you wanna do first. Because like I said, first year, you get your experience, that's gonna be good. The second year is gonna be better. And the third year, if you stay clean and safety free, oh, doors is gonna open wide open for you. Remember, try not to jump from trucking job to trucking job to trucking job. A lot of the trucking companies don't like that either. Try to stay with at least maybe 1 or 2 to rock out your experience. They want to know, well, how long you been driving, and they're gonna want to know how long you've been with that company. So what you want to do is, you definitely want to do your research. Research is everything. You need to do your research on the company that you want to go with and on the school that you want to go to. Once you get your CDLs, I tell you what, you'll never have to worry about having a job. As long as your CDLs is clean and you're in semi-good health, you're gonna always find a job. There's gonna always be trucking companies looking for truck drivers. Let me ask you guys this question. All right, how's your health? Make sure that your background is on point. How about your eyesight? Now there is more advice. This is just a few that I think might serve you well when you're thinking about getting your CDLs. That's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done.